Okay, so you've heard the term AI thrown around like it's the newest member of a really popular boy band. But what is it really? Imagine a computer that can learn, solve problems, and even get a little creative. That's AI in a nutshell. It's like giving a computer a superpowered brain boost. Think about it like this. Remember those times you wished your phone could just anticipate your needs? Or maybe you've daydreamed about having a robot do your chores. No judgment, we've all been there. Well, AI is making those dreams a reality, one line of code at a time. Now, before you picture robots taking over the world, thanks Hollywood, let's set the record straight. AI isn't about creating an army of super intelligent machines to replace us. It's about building tools that can make our lives easier, more efficient, and maybe even a little more fun. So, buckle up, buttercups. We're about to take a crash course in all things AI. And trust me, it's going to be way more exciting than your average computer science lecture. That's NLP. Ever noticed how your phone knows what you're trying to say? Thank Natural Language Processing, or NLP. NLP teaches computers to understand our language. It's why your virtual assistant can set reminders and tell jokes. When you ask Siri or Alexa a question, they decipher and respond. That's NLP. NLP also translates languages and summarizes text. It even analyzes sentiment. NLP helps computers understand us better. Now, let's dive a little deeper into the world of AI, pun intended. Have you ever wondered how AI systems actually learn? That's where deep learning comes in. Imagine the human brain, with all its intricate networks of neurons firing away. Deep learning is kind of like creating a simplified version of that in a computer. It uses artificial neural networks, which we'll talk more about in a bit, to process information in a way that mimics the human brain. The deep part of deep learning refers to the fact that these neural networks have multiple layers, each responsible for learning different aspects of a task. It's like having a team of experts working together to solve a complex problem, with each expert specializing in a particular area. Deep learning is what powers some of the most impressive AI applications out there, like image recognition, think facial recognition on your phone, natural language processing, hey there Siri, and even self-driving cars. It's basically the engine that's driving the AI revolution. Okay, so we've covered deep learning, but what about machine learning? Think of machine learning as the cool, older sibling of deep learning. It's the broader category that deep learning falls under. Machine learning is teaching computers to learn from data without explicit programming. It's like giving a computer examples and letting it figure out patterns. Imagine teaching a kid to ride a bike. You let them learn through trial and error. That's how machine learning works. We feed computers data, they analyze it, identify patterns, and make predictions. It's used in many applications like recommending products or detecting fraud. It's the secret sauce behind much of our smart technology. Neural networks. The AI brain, explained simply. Remember when we talked about deep learning and artificial neural networks? Let's get up close with these brainy structures. Imagine a network of interconnected nodes, like a giant web. Each node is a tiny unit of computation, and connections allow information flow. Picture this network in layers like a multi-tiered cake. The first layer receives input, the middle layers process it, and the final layer gives an output, like identifying an object. As the network processes information, connections strengthen or weaken. Neural networks are the workhorses behind AI magic, from image recognition to language processing. Section 6. Computer vision AI's got eyes, and they work a little differently. Ever wondered how Facebook automatically tags you in photos? Or how self-driving cars see the road? That's computer vision at work, baby. Computer vision is like giving computers a pair of eyes, so they can see and interpret images and videos. It's all about teaching computers to understand the visual world the way we do. But computers don't see the world the same way we do. Instead of perceiving objects and scenes as a whole, computer vision breaks down images into pixels, which are like tiny squares of color. By analyzing the patterns and relationships between these pixels, Computer vision algorithms can identify objects, recognize faces, and even track movement. Computer vision is being used in some pretty amazing ways, from helping doctors diagnose diseases earlier to creating more immersive gaming experiences. It's basically giving machines the gift of sight, and the possibilities are pretty much endless. Section 7. Generative AI, the remix masters of the digital world. Hold on to your hats, folks, because things are about to get really creative. Generative AI is like the ultimate digital artist, capable of creating everything from stunning images and music to realistic text and even code. Think of generative AI as a master remixer. It takes existing data, like images, text, or music, and uses it to create something entirely new. It's like feeding a computer a bunch of paintings and letting it create its own masterpiece based on what it's learned. Generative AI is what powers those cool AI art generators you've probably seen online, where you can type in a prompt like a cat riding a unicorn through space and watch in amazement as the AI whips up a stunning image that matches your description. But it's not just about creating pretty pictures. Generative AI is also being used to compose music, write stories, and even design new drugs. It's basically pushing the boundaries of what's possible with technology, and it's only going to get more impressive from here. Section 8. Chatbots, your friendly neighborhood AI helpers. Ever chatted with a customer service bot online and been amazed by how helpful, or maybe not so much, it was? Well, you've experienced the magic, or sometimes the awkwardness, of chatbots. Chatbots are like the friendly face of AI, designed to interact with us humans in a natural and conversational way. They use natural language processing, remember NLP, to understand what we're saying and respond accordingly. Think of chatbots as virtual assistants that can answer your questions, provide support, and even complete tasks for you. They're like having a personal assistant available 24/7 without the need to pay them a salary or provide health insurance. Chatbots are popping up everywhere these days, from websites and messaging apps to social media platforms and even our homes. Hey there, Alexa. They're changing the way we interact with businesses, access information, and even manage our daily lives. Section 9. Speech recognition, Siri, Alexa, and the power of talking to tech. Remember that scene in Star Trek where Captain Kirk casually chats with the computer on the Starship Enterprise? Well, thanks to speech recognition, we're getting closer and closer to that reality. Speech recognition is all about teaching computers to understand and interpret human speech. It's the technology that allows us to talk to our devices, dictate text messages, and even control our homes with our voices. Remember NLP, our language-loving friend from earlier? Well, speech recognition is like NLP's cool cousin who's really good at understanding spoken language. It takes sound waves, converts them into digital signals, and then uses fancy algorithms to figure out what words those signals represent. Speech recognition is what powers virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, as well as dictation software, accessibility tools, and even those cool language learning apps that can tell you if you're pronouncing a word correctly. It's basically bridging the gap between humans and machines, one spoken word at a time. Section 10. AI and creativity. Who needs a paintbrush when you have algorithms? Now for the grand finale, the intersection of AI and creativity. AI is challenging the notion that creativity is uniquely human. Generative AI can create art, music, and even stories. It enhances human creativity, acting as a powerful tool. Imagine an AI that can analyze your writing style or generate melodies. AI helps us explore new ideas and push creative boundaries. It's like AI is joining our creative team, offering a fresh perspective